Join me as I dive deep into the incredible story of Lord Shiva, the greatest destroyer, and see if I can uncover the most mind-blowing facts about him in just one video. Lord Shiva is a name that resonates deeply in Hindu mythology, and for good reason. As the destroyer, his role is often misunderstood and misrepresented, but he's so much more than just that. He's a creator, a preserver, and a reformer, all rolled into one. In this video, we're going to explore the many facets of Lord Shiva and try to separate fact from fiction. One of the biggest misconceptions about Lord Shiva is that he's all about destruction. People often think of him as this angry, fiery god who's always looking to wreak havoc. But that's not entirely true. While it's true that he does destroy, he does so with a purpose. He destroys the old to make way for the new, he destroys evil to protect the innocent, and he destroys the ego to bring about humility. His destruction is not mindless, it's calculated, and it's necessary. Another misconception is that Lord Shiva is all about anger and fury. But that's not the whole story. Yes, he can get angry, but he's also a god of great calm and serenity. He's often depicted as a meditating yogi, lost in contemplation and inner peace. This duality is what makes him so fascinating. He's both fierce and gentle, both powerful and vulnerable. We often focus so much on Lord Shiva's destructive aspect that we forget about his other qualities. We forget that he's a loving father, a devoted husband, and a loyal friend. We forget that he's a god of great wisdom, who imparts knowledge and guidance to those who seek it. We forget that he's a complex, multifaceted being with many layers and dimensions. In Hindu mythology, Lord Shiva's family is often talked about. He's married to Parvati, the goddess of love and beauty, and they have two sons, Ganesha and Kartikeya. But what's interesting is that his family is not just limited to his biological relations. He's often depicted with his Ganas, a group of divine beings who are his loyal companions and friends. This sense of community and belonging is at the heart of Lord Shiva's mythology. Lord Shiva's meditation is another fascinating aspect of his mythology. He's often depicted as sitting in deep contemplation, lost in the depths of his own consciousness. This meditation is not just about inner peace, it's about connecting with the universe, understanding the cosmos, and gaining ultimate knowledge. It's a powerful symbol of the human quest for meaning and purpose. Lord Shiva's importance in the cosmic cycle of creation and destruction cannot be overstated. He's the one who brings about change, who brings about transformation, and who brings about renewal. He's the one who reminds us that nothing is permanent, that everything is subject to change, and that impermanence is the only constant. One of the most famous stories about Lord Shiva is the destruction of the demon Tripurasura. This demon had built 3 impregnable cities in space, and Lord Shiva was called upon to destroy them. With his trusty bow and arrow, he destroyed the cities, saving the gods and the universe from Tripurasura's tyranny. This story showcases Lord Shiva's power, his wisdom, and his commitment to justice. In this story, we see Lord Shiva's dual role as both creator and destroyer. He destroys the old to make way for the new, and he creates a new order out of the chaos. This story has been retold and reinterpreted countless times, but its essence remains the same. Lord Shiva is a force to be reckoned with, a god of great power and wisdom. Another aspect of this story is Lord Shiva's compassion and mercy. Despite being a powerful god, he's not vengeful or cruel. He's a god who forgives, who shows mercy, and who is willing to give second chances. This compassion is what makes him so relatable, so human, and so divine. Lord Shiva's story is not just about his power or his wisdom, it's about his humanity, his vulnerability, and his capacity to love and be loved. It's about his duality, his contradictions, and his complexity. It's about the many facets of his personality, and the many dimensions of his being. In conclusion, Lord Shiva is so much more than just the destroyer. He's a complex, multifaceted being with many layers and dimensions. He's a god of great power, great wisdom, and great compassion. He's a god who reminds us of the impermanence of life, the importance of change, and the power of transformation. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, do share your thoughts on Lord Shiva in the comments below. What do you think is the most fascinating aspect of his mythology? Do you have a favorite story or anecdote about him? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to explore more of Hindu mythology, do check out my other videos on the topic. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and keep exploring.